in the chat. Yes, German, please. Anyone wants to translate to German? Yeah, exactly. Like Vanessa said, you have to mute the original language. I can do German. Okay. Yes. Ivan, are you there, bro?
Yes,
Can
I'm
you
here
add
now. I'm here
can you
now.
add German as well, please? Steffi is gonna do the translation
Yes, I
to
just need to
German.
know which one of you will do.
Yes, Steffi. It's here on the chat.
Steffi. Steffi
Yes.
with two Fs, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for that you need to switch the room, guys, and mute the original audio, okay? Then you will be able to listen in your language. Okay, German is already in interpretation. Anyone else, guys?
Yes, so
Before we start?
you need to go interpretation, you need to choose your language, and you need to deactivate the original audio. Okay?
Netherlands.
So there is I put Eduardo translating to Spanish. They are saying that the Spanish is not working. So I put Eduardo translating. I don't know if Eduardo understood that, but it needs to be Eduardo talking. Because the people that I put in Spanish, which Spanish people want to translate, guys? This is not auto translate. We need someone to translate for Spanish, okay? If you want Spanish, I need one people to translate for Spanish. If there is not, we need to continue to the class. If not, we are losing a lot of time, okay? So German it is, Hungarian is working. So if there is anyone that wants to translate for other language, type in the chat and I open a room. So Hugo, continue the call. If not, we will lose a lot of time in the process. So let's say, and just quick about the Zeus, this is not a Zeus call, okay? So don't be spammer. This is not Zeus call, this is the bootcamp. So if we find some spammers here, we will ban him, okay? So Hugo, continue, please.
Awesome, guys. So anything you guys need, put in the chat that Ivan will have a look, just for us to don't lose too much time in the call. All right, as I was saying, first question you need to make to yourself. Where do I want to see myself in 10 years? And then you just need to apply like a planned process. What I'm gonna do to achieve my goals, especially with this opportunity, okay? Today I'm gonna be talking about the mindset that you need in order to succeed. First of all, you need like a long-term mindset. Don't think that trading is going to change your life in 1 month, like I said. You need to give it time. Things don't happen overnight. If you have this kind of mindset that you start an opportunity, probably not having enough experience on the beginning, like big result on the first month, give it time. Make your plan. Think this about a long-term opportunity, 6 months, 1 month, 2 years. Think about if I stay consistent on this plan that we're gonna pass you guys. We have already 6 years of experience in the real market, trading real accounts, doing more than 6 figures a year. We know that it works, but it's only gonna work if it's in your side, you do your part of the job. And what's your part of the job? Develop yourself as a person. Because trading is not about coming here, showing you some charts, showing you some technical analysis, and on the next day you are the best trader in the world. It's not about that. Trading is more mindset. Trading is about how do you react to things. Because most of the times where people fail in trading is not coming to the charts and do the analysis, right? Then you can have some time, you can apply some experience, you come to the chart, you know already when it's going up, when it's going down. Where is the hard part? Is making the decisions, is the process of thinking. Where do I'm going to enter the position? How do I'm going to deal with my emotions? This is the part of everyone or most people fails in the first 90 days. Because this is statistics, guys. 90% of the people lose 90% of their money in their first 90 days. Did you know about that? And for that, I want to be very clear, guys. If you look at the statistics of what we are doing here in Akashas, guys, it's from another world. The other day, I was doing this maths with Ivan, and just in our personal community, we had more than 40% of the people passing the challenge. So do you see where we are going, guys? We are just getting started for everything that we want to bring to the table. So first of all, work on yourself every single day. Develop yourself as a person, because this is going to reflect 100% on the market. The way that you deal with yourself, with your emotions. Physical exercise is very important. Let me tell you something. Going to the gym or making some kind of exercise, football, tennis, whatever, guys, whatever you want to do as an exercise is going to help you on this mindset of a successful person. Because you're going to face challenge every single day. Think about going to the gym. If you go to the gym today, if you start the gym today, are you expecting to have a different body tomorrow? This is a question. Nobody's expecting that, guys. And if you are expecting that, you have wrong expectations. You're not going to change your physique in 1 month either. It's going to take probably 1 year, 2 years, being consistent, showing up, eating good, going to the gym every single day. So what makes you think that trading is different? The things that you're going to face here, 80% of them are related to mindset. Okay, take notes of that. One of the things that I need to work on myself every single day, personal development and mindset. All right? Knowing that, you are already moving different. And now I'm going to be straight into the facts, the plan. How I'm going to apply this plan, having my vision on the mindset, developing myself every single day, knowing I need to follow correct risk management, and knowing that I need to follow the plan. Think about that the same way of someone going to the gym, being consistent every single day, eating good, sleeping well, being consistent with the process. That's what this is about, the process. Because if you want to go from a destination A to B, there is a process between them. Okay? Let me share my screen, guys. Just type the number 1 in the chat if you are seeing my screen, just to confirm. The trading view screen on this case. So let's go. Don't want to lose too much time. This is the plan before we get into trading. What's the plan? I'm going to be 100% honest, guys. I think here in Akashas, the opportunity that has the potential to really change your life, it's the annual package that comes with a 200K account. For this purpose, of this example, I'm gonna do that with the annual package. So the 200K account, okay? Let me just pull out the chat on the side for me to see the chat. What we teach our community, even before we came to Akashics, me and Ivan, we had the private community in Portuguese. And we every single time we pass this plan. So we know that it works. Okay? So let's go, guys. This is gonna be a 6 months to 1 year plan. And on these 6 months, are you guys listening me good? Or it's lagging a bit? Because on my side, it's lagging a bit. Type number 1 if it's good. All good, okay. Maybe it's my connection. Okay, amazing, guys. Let's go. 6 months to 1 year plan. And let's say that on these first 6 months, let's think about first the 6 months. Let's say that you're gonna take 2 months to pass the challenge. Okay? So you join the community, you are new to this industry, you don't have too much experience, you are learning, you are coming to the live sessions, to the bootcamp. So you're developing yourself. You're creating the habit of consistent every single day, being better 1% every single day. So you're creating this process, first 2 months to pass the challenge. All right? So it means that on the third month, it's the real account, right? So after the third month, now you are trading the real account. Now you are a funded trader, okay? And like I said, for the purpose of this example, you're going to be trading with a 200K account. So 200K, our target and our goal is to go every single month at least to 2 to 5% a month. 2 to 5% a month in profit, right? And on the 200K account, it equals to between 4,000, right? $4,000 to $10,000. And this is the part where you also need to have your mindset in place. Why I'm saying that? Because this is the part where most people get greedy. You are in profit for the month, you made $4,000, but in your head is not enough. You are going for more. And that's when you lose your profits then. But my question is why? If you follow our recommendations, if you hit the target for the month, you should stop that account, guys. We have an amazing opportunity in our hands that time to time, for example, TradeX, they do amazing promotions. So I think like everyone has the chance to have at least 2 to 3 different accounts, or even then a second real account, right? Like that, you're going to diversify your portfolio. You hit the target in one account, you stop that account, guys. You trade the other account that you have. You put some money on real account. You start growing your real accounts. Okay, that's the plan. You hit the target, you stop. That's it. And who thinks here that $4,000 to $10,000 in trading is already life-changing with the number one in the chat. I'm not saying, guys, that you will turn millionaires in 2 to 6 months, right? But from here, from that point, moving on, you will have already some freedom. You're going to be a part of the 1% in the world, guys. You know that most people don't have even $4,000 saved in their names. This is global statistics. This is not me saying this, right? So if you have this type of income just with trading, just with an amazing opportunity we have here in our hands, you put yourself already in a different position in life. Because with that amount, maybe you still have your job. With that amount, you are already more free. You can provide a better quality of life to your family, to your loved ones. From that point moving on, and this was the exact thing that I did 3 years ago that made me multiple six figures in this industry. I started with funded accounts. I had multiple payouts, 12K, 16K, whatever. I start building my real account. Take some money from the funded account, build your real account. Okay? I'm going to put here just a quick example. Let's say that you have a payout of $10,000, 5%. Okay? I'm an apologist that you should sometimes enjoy the money to see that is real, to feel that is real. So let's say you put 5K from this payout on your real account. Now you have a funded account. Now you have a $5,000 real account. And now you have two different portfolios. And this is just the third month that you are in the opportunity. And guys, tell me if I'm wrong, okay? What I'm putting here is something that we can do realistically. I'm not coming up with numbers doing 20, 30, 50% a month. I'm not saying that. I'm putting here something realistic that we've done multiple times. Okay? So we know that it works. It's not something that I came up now in my idea and I'm putting here. This is the plan that we're doing with our communities for the past 3 years. And I really want to, and because this is recorded, our Portuguese community in the last 2 months, we drew already more than $50,000 combined from TradeX. This is an amazing, amazing result. More than 10 people got funded last month. It means that on average, everyone has having payouts of $2,000. Some even more. We had students with 5K, 6K, 4K. So again, what I'm putting here is something that it's working already. Okay, you just need to be consistent. That's it. And now let's do the maths. Because our minds, when we see numbers in the screen, you're gonna feel the things different. Okay? So now let's come with the numbers. Let's say that during this year, you put 2 payouts of 5K in your real account. So then you have 10K on your real account. And let's say that you are funded. Let's even think about the worst case scenario, guys. I'm gonna make things even worse right now. Let's say that you're gonna take 3 months to pass the challenge. You want to learn the boot camp, you want to come to the live sessions, you want really go into depth in the strategy. You're going to take 3 months off. You're going to learn. Worst case scenario, 3 months to pass the challenge. It means that in 1 year, you still have 9 months of real account. Okay? And now let's come with the maths. 9 months of real account. Not typing. Yeah, okay. 9 months of real account. 200K, 100. Let's think on the middle, on average, 2.5% a month. That means it's a 5K payout. 2.5% a month. Oh, my mistake. 2.5% a month equals to $5,000, right? Oh. Now we do this. $5,000 times 9. So, because I'm not really good with numbers like that, even me, sometimes I use the calculator, guys. So, $45,000, just to make sure I'm giving the right numbers. 40. Oh, I don't know what I did right now. Let's come back. So $45,000. Are you understanding the power of this plan? And most people right now are thinking, but why is saying like a plan of 1 year? Because guys, again, don't come here thinking that you're gonna do that in 1 month. And if you don't have a plan to do that, like I said many times, you are already planning to fail. That's it, guys. You need to be consistent on the plan. You need to be at the point that you know where you are going. So take notes of that. $45,000, right? Guys, this is already life changing. Because let's say that you have a job, you're doing this part time. I'm not even counting here any other thing that you might do on the side. I'm just saying trading the funded account. Now let's put here the 10K account. If you have a $10,000 real account, you don't need to get that account straight away, guys. That's not my point. I'm saying on the process that you are trading the funded accounts, you are putting on the side some money on your real account. You are building your portfolio. All right? So you're building your portfolio. 10K real account. Even if you do an average of 5% a month, 5% a month, it's $500 a month, guys. So now you're having two different portfolios. And now you're building yourself freedom. Because this is just the first year. Now you have money on the end of the year to make your portfolio bigger, to put big money in your real account, to maybe buy some challenges. Are you understanding the vision of long term, the power of long term mindset? And guys, I truly believe that having these mindsets is the thing that's gonna make you successful here. Because this is a bit of my story as well. Guys, took me 3 years to make my first 6 figures, to see like big results. On the first 2 years, I lost a lot of money. That's why I'm saying that having these mindsets and having this clear expectation, this is the thing that at the first place, aligned with the personal development every single day, like I said, is going to make you successful. And this is just the first part. This is the plan. And I'm making this plan with the real account and the funded account for you guys to really see the power of what we have in our hands. And again, guys, this is the first part of the plan. So please take notes of that. Maybe take a screenshot. It's going to be recorded anyways, but it's better that if you take notes along the way or brains, the way it's work better for you, you choose, okay? Because from now on, you know already what you can expect in 1 year time, 6 months time. So what's the second part of the plan? Applying the risk management, okay? Because this is the two things that are most important in any plan. Is knowing that you are on the point A, you want to go to the point B. You know that there is a process in between those points. But how do I get from point A to point B? This is the reality. This is what you want to know. So now you know already where is the starting point. So how do I get to the B point? That's my final destination. And for the purpose of this example, we are giving the example of 1 year, 6 months. Between that, you need to know what you need to do consistent every single day. And what is that? Following the plan, applying correct risk management. This is the two things that always gonna be together. Always. Plan, risk management. There is other things that we're gonna speak about, but if you don't have these two in place on the first time, doesn't matter what you're doing, because the other ones are correlated with the first two ones. So having your plan and the correct risk management. And for the correct risk management, guys, Ivan will speak about what do you need to do to apply the correct risk management. So this is the first part just of the plan. Right now, Ivan will speak about the risk management sites to apply to be able to achieve this plan, what we are teaching for the last 3 years for our Portuguese community, something that we know that is working because we had multiple people with results. Just on the last 2 months, more than $50,000 in our community. Just in our community. We know that globally, it's much more than that. And not even speaking about the real account. Because we have some people, some clients that even themselves, they are doing 6 figures a year in their real accounts. We know that. People that are following us for the last 3 years. I even had already some students that make more money than me, guys. And that's actually great. So for that, I want to bring Ivan to the call. Are you there, bro?
Yes, I'm here, brother.
Okay, just really quick, guys. So the takeaway from my part today was the first part of the plan, like building your initial plan, especially with the funded accounts and hypothetically thinking about having a real account on the period of 6 months to 1 year. Because this is what really we think that is going to change your life, having this kind of mindset, putting 45, 50, $60,000 extra a year in your wallet, in your family. This is going to be the first year. Think about that. Imagining being consistent for the next 3, 4, 5. You're going to reach your first six figures. Then you completely change your life. But for that to happen, you need to be consistent. That's the takeaway from me, guys. Mindset, consistency, thinking long term, and knowing that you need to be applying the plan every single day. Okay, guys. So now, Ivan, I want to bring you to the call, bro. Now it's your turn.
Thank you, Hugo. Thank you. Appreciate what you said, what you passed, the trading plan. This is really important. I was talking about this on the German call 2 hours ago that we made, that the trading plan was like Jesus when Jesus is calling Peter and telling Peter, look at me, Peter. And when Peter was walking, he was above the water, but when he looked besides that, he sinked. So he went underwater. Why? Because it's like you have a trading plan and you need to focus on that. When you will like watch to the other sides, you will lose focus and you will sink. You will lose your account. You will do over trade. You will do over leverage. So you will have problems. You will sink. So we are here for to help you understand that, stick to the trading plan, to this plan that Hugo showed you and shared with you. It's really important, okay? It's the only way that you will not have your boat synced on this process. So follow these like it's your life, like it's Jesus in your way, because in terms of trading, this is the most important thing. Even at the end of this week, you will learn our strategy. You will learn the way we enter the market, the indicators we use, all that stuff. But if you apply that without following the trading plan, you will lose your account the same way. I can guarantee you. So it's really important to have risk management, to follow this percentage thing that Hugo showed you, because this will be like 80% of your plan. This will be 80% of your results, and then 20% will be the technical analysis and the fundamentals that we will show you. Okay. So just to have clear, I think it's all good, but type in the chat if you are seeing my camera and listening me, just to have to be clear that it's all good. Okay, perfect. Nice. So let me also mark me on. Here in Portugal. He's hot, guys. I'm like sweating a lot because it's like, I don't know, 40 degrees. Thank you, my love. Obrigado, amor. My wife is putting like some fresh air beside me because this is like crazy here. It's 40. I think now it's 30. Yes, 30 degrees now by the night. So crazy. We are almost midnight with 30 degrees. It's really, really hot here. So yeah, clear, yes, sir. Okay, nice, perfect. So let's talk about the lot size, the risk management that we will use for our trades. I have shared with you um, one board that I put at my topic, but I will share again here with you because this live will be recorded and will be inside the Kashik. So after this call, if you want to take also a print on what I will write right now, you can take that print and you can put in your notes close to you in every moment that you will be doing trade and following our trades. Okay. So yeah, so let me just share my screen here. Wait just a minute. Okay, so I need this board. Yes, I can also do inside Zoom board. I think it's okay. In Puerto Rico is hot. Yes, Puerto Rico, yes. South America, it's hot as well. So, okay, let me see if I can um Okay. So here, okay, so first of all, guys, try avoid, I don't know, because Zoom changed that. I don't know how to block you from typing on the board, but if you can, just avoid typing on the board, guys, okay? So let me see if I can block you from
Maybe it's
doing.
better to use Trading View, bro. That's why I didn't use the board.
Okay, yeah, it's better because people I
Yeah,
think do it not by purpose, but let me just so open Trading View and I will write on Trading View because before I knew how to block this thing, but now I don't know where to go to block the rights on the board. So let me just cancel here and let me show with you my Trading View. Okay, now I think it's good. Okay, perfect. It's okay, Hugo, now?
yes, bro. You can see. Yeah.
Perfect. So, lot size, risk management for Ivan and Hugo trades. Okay, let's put it here. So, if you follow TTT trade, you will put 0.10% every trade. Okay, if you want to choose percentage, or you have to use fixed, put here. Yes, you have to use fixed lot size depending on your account. Okay, so if you want to put percentage, you will put 0.10 percentage every trade. Okay, also I need to remind you that for now, no, but when the new actualization of tap to trade comes out after the Fort Lauderdale event, this 12th July in Miami, I will be able to widen my stop loss and to do trading on TTT without the stop loss. So you need to understand that at my strategy, and you will understand this by the week. I will not explain this now because this is the introduction of the strategy. But you will see that I do trading without stop loss. So you will understand if you follow manually how to proceed in this type of trading. And even if you follow TTT, I just want to remind you that you don't need to fear or to have fear when I widen my stop loss, because some people followed, for example, the trades that I send with 0.10%, and I put, for example, 100 pips stop loss, correct? And when I change the stop loss for 200 pips, people got like, oh, Ivan is changing the stop loss and I will lose more money. Not correct, because if I widen the stop loss, I'm not willing to have a more stop loss. I'm just giving the market space so the market can't catch my stop loss, because I really feel and I really believe that the market will come to profit of my entry. So when I widen my stop loss, is not to give you a worst loss, is just to give you time for us, for the market to come to profits, or even to enter again and to be able to make another trade that compensates that one, because that is my strategy. Okay, that's the reason when I operate without stop loss, it's really, how can I say, so in my way of trading, I really get almost any stop loss. Like, for example, I remember the 2023 here. So 2 years ago, in that year, I made like, let's say 1,000 trades. And in 1,000 trades, I got like 50 stop loss or even less. Why? Because even when I had stop loss, was because the market was not going really my way. And a lot of trades that I didn't get stop loss, I at least closed at break even when I was losing like 100 pips, 200 pips. So I really prefer to close the trade at break even, that just give the market my money. But to follow our trades, you really need to do risk management, okay? Because if you don't, if you, like, for example, enter on a trade over leverage, let's say you enter on a trade with 50%, correct? So if I change the stop loss, you will be already having a stop loss for 1%. But if you follow 10% every trade, I will just widen my stop loss maximum for 30%. So if you enter all the trades with 10%, okay, if you enter all the trades with 10%, even if I widen my stop loss, the worst case, you will lose 30%. Are you understanding? Type in the chat if you're understanding. The worst case. So the worst case, I will widen my stop loss 2 times. Okay? So that trade will make you lose 30%. That's the reason if you enter the trade 0.25, you will lose 0.75 if we get a really bad trade, okay? Because for me to widen my stop loss 2 times, it's because the market is really going against our way, okay? And that doesn't happen a lot of times. The most of the times, if I widen the stop loss, I will widen just 1 time, okay? So you will lose 0.20 if you follow this percentage, okay? So if you choose to go fixed lot size for every trade, this will depend on your account, the account you have, and also will depend on the currency that we will send. So anytime in tap to trade, we will send, okay, Euro USD, or let's say our currencies, but most of the time in terms of currencies will be 90% Euro USD, 90%, okay? Let's say Euro USD and GBP USD. GBP USD. 90% of the currencies will be these, and other currencies will be 10%. So for example, if you see a trade like USD CAD or GBP JPY, this can happen, but not a lot of times. We will focus 90% currencies, 90% on euro dollar and GBP USD. Then we will also send you SHAO USD, okay, trades. And we will also send you, no, in TTT is these ones, yes. For TTT is these ones. So Euro, GBP, and other currencies, and gold as well. And gold will be also 90% of the time the trades that go out. So we will send euro, dollar, GBP, USD, other currencies, and gold. Gold will be 90% of the trades. And when we send currencies will be 90% of the time euro and GBP, USD. Okay? So if you follow SHAO USD, let's do like this. Okay, so I will put SHAO USD here, and I will put, how can I do this? Yes, like this. And let's put Euro USD, currencies, other currencies. And now let's do like this. So 10K accounts, okay, 10K, 0.03 lot. Okay, 10K, 0.06 lot. I will not put all, you just need to do the math, okay? I will put 100K. So you already know that, for example, for 25K, you need to double this lot size. So if you go 10K, you do this lot size. If you have 25K, you double this. So you go 0.06 on gold and you go 0.12 on euro, dollar, and other currencies. Okay? So if you have a 50K account, you do 5 times this lot size. So you will go 0.15 will be. So okay, let me put I will put all. So yes, because just to make not confused, let's put all. So 0 point, and I will put with better risk management as well. So let's put 0.05 for gold. I prefer for you to have good risk management. I prefer to go slowly with you. And here, yes, here you can double it, no worries. Let's put 0.12 lot size. Okay, so 50K. Let's go, now we don't double it. Let's go 0.0 lot, 0.08 lot size in gold. And here, let's go 0.20. Don't double it. It's almost the double. 100K. We will go for gold 0.15 lot size. And here on euro dollar, we can go for 0.40 lot size. And then 200K. We will go 0.25 lot size for gold. Not the double, okay? Even if we have the double of the money, but we will have more time to do the trading. No more. And on Euro USD, yes, we will not double as well. We will put 0.70 lot size, okay? And other currencies. So if you choose to go fixed lot size, you will risk, in terms of percentage, you will risk just a little bit more than 0.10. You will be risking like between 0.12, 0.15, okay? In most of the times, it will depend on the trade, but most of the times will be that, okay? But no worries, because this is the lot size that I use for my trades, okay? This is exactly the type of lot size that I go for my trades. So this is lot size for the accounts, and HUP will be the percentage for every trade, okay? So Ivan, can I go 1% every trade? Yes, you can. You can do whatever you want. You can also change the lot size that I'm telling you. But this is up to you. You will risk more. So with this lot size, and with this percentage, I really feel secure to let the trades run, okay? And to widen my stop loss and give time to the market. If I put more lot size on this or go more percentage, will be dangerous to operate without stop loss. So to really can operate without stop loss, you really need to follow this risk management. If you want to follow 100% what we do, okay? And you need to stick to that. Like I said, this is like Jesus calling Peter to go out of the boat and to walk in water. If you distract, if you go against this, you will sink, okay? This will be your Jesus in trading. I can guarantee you. So follow this like your life, so you can have profits, so you don't lose accounts, so you stick to the plan that Hugo showed you, and you can make the percentage happen, okay? In Shao USD and the 200K challenge account, I enter 0.25 lot size. and Trade Locker says that this is 0.82%. But that depends on the stop loss you put, Xavier. Okay? For Trade Locker to say 0.82 is because you're putting stop loss. So depends on the stop loss you are putting. That is normal. Because if you put 100 pips stop loss, if you put 100 pips stop loss with 0.25 lot size, you will lose $250. So in a 200K account, that will be 0.10%, 0.12%. No stop loss specified. So I don't know why. If you don't put stop loss, I don't know why it is 0.82. So I don't understand why it put, but it really depends on the stop loss, okay? Because it's not 0.82% risk. The percentage depends on the stop loss, okay? Even on TTT, when you choose 0.10, you are choosing 0.10% for your stop loss. It's not the trade that will risk 0.10, it's the stop loss, okay? Can you also share lot sizes for real accounts? Yes. So, okay, I will put like this, real. So for real account, it depends on the money, okay? But I will put an example, real 10K, okay? Real 10K, what I use. So if you go with $1,000, no, I will put real $1,000. So if you have more money than this, you just follow the same steps. So real 1,000 for currencies, I use 0.03 lot size. Okay? And this is for currencies. Okay? Real account with $1,000. I use 0.03 lot size for currencies. So if you have a 10K real account, you can put 0.30. Okay? Why I put more? Because in real account, I don't have like 5% drawdown to lose my account. In my real account, I accept 50% in drawdown. No worries. I know it's crazy for you to imagine you have 50% of your money in drawdown, but I'm used to that. So that's the reason. Because I know the market will always change. And if I use the correct lot size, I will have time for the market to change. And of course, 50% is like the worst case. I'm talking the worst case. Normally, my drawdown will reach 15% maximum, 20% maximum, okay? In a real account. So for gold, real 100,000, no, real 1,000, sorry. For gold, I go 0.01, okay? For gold. Let's put this here. So for real account will be this. Okay? Now, for Bitcoin, let me just bring this up. For Bitcoin, BTC, let me just, if I can copy here. Yes. No, can't. No worries. So for BTC, 10K account will be 0.01 lot. 25K will be 0.03. 50K You can go to 0.067 if you want, not a problem. 100K, 0.12, 0.15, maximum 0.15, and 200K. Oh, sorry, I cannot see. And 200K. You can go 0.25 like gold, okay? For funded accounts. And for real accounts on BTC, I use exactly the same as gold, 0.01 by each $1,000. If you want to put for real account, okay? Also, let's talk about indices because Hugo will send some indices, okay? It's indices we say in English, bro. Like this, indices. How you say in English?
Yeah, without the E.
Like this? Yes, okay, perfect. Okay, so like NAS and US 30, they are different, okay? They are similar, but different the same way. So like if you go for NAS 100, avoid with 10K, 25K, and 50K. I'm saying avoid because me and Hugo, we use on NAS 100, of course, depends on the stop loss, but we use like 0.04, 0.05, 0.03 on NAS 100 on a 200K. So if we go to 100K, half of that will be already 0.01. So we highly recommend to follow NAS 100 with the 100K account or at least the 50K account. So I will say avoid with 10K and 25K. Oh, Ivan, but I cannot copy with 10K or 25. You can, but you need to understand that if you get a stop loss, because it's indices, you will perhaps lose like 0.5% your account on a stop loss because it's more pips and 0.01, it's like going 0.30, 0.40 in gold on the same account, you know, so you can copy, but it's impossible for us to use less than 0.01. So we use for NAS 100 0.01 for 100K, okay? Or maximum 0.02 maximum. So we use, okay, avoid, let's say avoid here, okay? And we use 0.01, 0.02 for 100K. Okay, the same for US 30. So I think we send more indices, Hugo, or no? It's like this, no? NAS 100, US 30, you have...
Yeah, usually we focus on US 30 and NASDAQ. Like I was saying in the chat, between for the people that use the stop loss, will be always 500 pips, 2000 pips stop loss. So if you want to risk less than 1% with a 10K account, let's say, you cannot because 0.01, it's the lesser lot size that you can use. Okay?
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, guys. So in terms of the lot size will be this. After the new tap to trade, the new actualization on the system, if you want to follow the TTTs with 0.10%, will be okay because I will be allowed to change to widen my stop loss. So you just tap to trade 0.10% and you believe in me and believe in Hugo as well. So as I'm telling you, if we widen the stop loss, the worst scenario on that trade, we will lose 0.30%. Okay? So don't get like, oh, they widen stop loss, I will lose a lot. No, you will lose 0.30%. And for us, that will be normal because we will have some trades that if you follow, you will also do 0.50 and 1%. Like for example, Bitcoin trades. There are at least 3 trades that I send that if you follow, you make between 1 and 3% profit just on that trade. So if you get a worse TTT, you will get 0.30%. So if you follow all the trades, you will be in profit. Even today, we sent our history to the corporate, and what percentage we had, Hugo, in all the trades? Not counting the live sessions. We didn't count the live sessions. We just count the trades we sent on the group and TTT. Which percentage the corporate told us was 70% profit?
Yeah, 71%, like the activity.
So yeah, so between TTT and the trades we sent on the group, we got this past month 71% profitable trades. Okay, and like 2 of them that were on Bitcoin made more than 3,000 pips. So if you catch one trade like that, you do with 2 trades, you pass. If you are in the phase 2, you pass the phase 2 challenge. You don't need more trades. So you just need to follow and have good risk management. You understand? That's the reason why we tell you you don't need to go for a lot of trades, guys. Okay, a new TTT system. Yes, there will be an update on TTT this month, so the company will talk about that. Okay. And if you don't trust in him, please don't take his TTT and complain after. Yes, Patrick is saying the same. Yes, correct, Patrick. Can you send the TTT on BTC? Talk that wasn't possible. No, I'm not saying we send BTC TTTs. Okay, the Bitcoin trades we sent at our topic. Okay, and BTC trades we cannot send on TTT. That's the reason why I put gold and currencies here. So the TTT trades will only be at gold and currencies. Okay, the indices trades and Bitcoin trades, you will need to follow our topic. And after the new actualization on Akashic system, after the event in Miami, we will be sending these trades in the manual system of the app. Okay, we will be sending on manual alerts as well. Also, I can also tell you a new that we received today, because I didn't know it was possible on that, but let me just giving you a fresh news for all of you. Like, because I was sending with Hugo Bitcoin trades at our topic, and you know Armand from the company, the crypto trader. Armand, okay? If you go to Akashics Educators, you will see Armand. So Armand was seeing our trades. He saw all of our trades. And he followed the trades. And he made crazy money as well. So he got like, oh, these guys know how to trade at least Bitcoin as well, because there are not a lot of crypto traders in the company, at least for now. We have, I think, 2, Armand and Matthew. So Armand talked with us and told us for us to send and to start sending the Bitcoin trades also at the crypto trade alerts. So this is the first one. But then we were talking, and we talked with also the corporate. So we got invited to be traders inside Zeus, just doing Bitcoin. Okay. So if you have Zeus product, you can also follow our Bitcoin, and we will send Ethereum trades as well. We did not send for now, but we will send as well because of that. So you can follow our Bitcoin and Ethereum trades 100% automatically. So you don't need to worry on this. If you want like TTT hour trades and auto copy crypto, just put Zeus trading system, follow us inside. We will be inside the next week as well. and you can follow all of our crypto trades 100% automatically. You don't need either to do it on your forex trade. But the only reason is Zeus will not pass your funded challenge. So it's different figs. So if you want to apply the Bitcoin trades to your funded, to your challenge, you need to follow like this. Okay. So Zeus, you will need to have an account separate, but at least you can make money on that. So if you want to make money on crypto automatically, just follow us at Zeus as well. So this was a news that we received yesterday, and we are putting this today. So for now, we don't appear in Zeus, okay? For now, we don't appear, but we will appear in next week, maximum after the 12th July event. So this is the reason why I'm telling, because the company is having a big event, the 12th July at Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and after the event, all these news will be put inside the system, okay, guys? So we just need to wait for the company to do that. So it's like we are at the 6th. So next week, I think we have all of that. Tell me if you understand the risk management here, guys. If you take a photo, if you take some notes on this, if I can pass to other topic as well. Yes, yes, yes. Nice. Okay, perfect. I will also do the same, just like this. Okay, I will take a print. Perfect. If anybody misses this, I can send the print to them at the topic, and I will put that in the group chat as well. So, okay, we don't have too much time, like 5-10 more minutes, but I will start to introduce the way we see the market, and we will talk deeply on this tomorrow. Okay, guys? So this will start with my strategy. And in my strategy, I want you to take note on 3 things. I already explained this in other lives, but soon we have new people here. You need to follow this. So first of all, in trading, we have a lot of time frames, as you can see. Okay? So I do my analysis, and 90% of them on the daily time frame, 4-hour time frame, and minimum I go 1 hour for confirmations. But the macro analysis to search for opportunities, I do at daily and 4 hours. Because we talked about this, bigger the time frame, bigger the confirmations we have. And we avoid a lot of manipulations on the market. If we go to smaller time frames, it's possible to do trading. Of course, we have exceptional traders inside the Kashex that do scalping, like for example, Arabella. Okay, it is possible. But of course, you need to enter and you need to go out quick, because when the time frame is lower, the market will move faster in terms of take profit and stop loss. So that's the reason, for example, Arabella's trades, when she enters, the trade will go quick to a take profit or will go quick to a stop loss. In my case and Hugo's case, because we do confirmations on the daily, to have a stop loss or to have a take profit, we can wait for like 1 day, 2 days, or even 1 week. Like, for example, last week you saw that euro dollar and GBP, to come to take profit, we need to wait 10 to 12 days. But we made the take profit. So no worries, okay? Just let the trade run. So yeah, bigger the time frame, bigger the confirmation. And of course, sometimes we will have to wait more time for our trade to reach some point, correct? So this is the first thing, time frames that I use. Okay, now when I'm inside these time frames, I start to do my analysis at the daily time frame. Okay, and what I check first is always what is the macro. And when I say macro, it's like when I go to all the graphic, what is the macro trend on the pair that I'm seeing. So if I ask you now, we are seeing Euro USD. For you, what is the macro trend on this pair right now at the daily time frame? Bullish, correct. Even if you don't know what candlesticks are and don't do analysis, you can just see that if you like pick a pencil and go the same way as the candles, this is going up, correct? So yeah, like a kid, this is going up, not going down. So it's bullish, okay? But there are some moments inside the bullish trend. There are some moments that the market goes down, like this one or like this one, correct? So for example, even at the daily time frame, if I go like this and I ask you what is the trend, you will say it's bearish because it's going down, correct? Because we are zooming the graphic. But all the way I do is like I put the daily time frame and I zoom the graphic for at least, let's say, the last 3 months, okay? The last 3 months. So I can watch here, you see, 2025. So we have February, correct? We have February here. We have March. We have April here, starting here. Then we have May, starting here. June. So, okay, we are July. So 3 months, let's say June, May, April. Correct? So this will be the moment I will be checking. So I zoom in. Oh, sorry. I zoom in these 3 months. Okay? I go daily and I check 3 months. So what is the macro trend? Bullish. Perfect. Okay? It's going up. Now, the daily time frame shows me the macro trend and a really important thing. I use this indicator, okay? These two indicators. So if you want to have your trading view equal to mine, and as you can see, my trading view is really not with a lot of indicators because I don't like, I don't know say, como é que se diz lixo em inglês, Hugo? Lixo. I don't like, let me just Hugo help in this word. Like, eu não gosto de ter lixo no gráfico. How you
Right,
say it?
lixo is rubbish.
Rubbish. Okay, perfect. I don't like my graph to look like rubbish. You understand? So a lot of things. No, I want to have clear vision on what I'm seeing. So daily time frame, two indicators. What is these indicators? They are free. I use free because if my students don't have premium trading view, they can use the same. Okay, so you go to indicators. You need, first of all, you need to have an account on trading view. Okay, sorry for that, but you need to go trading view and just have an account. Then you will have your trading view like this. Okay, your trading view will look like this. Okay, and then you will go to indicators and you will search for Lux Algo. Okay, Lux Algo, smart money. You write smart and you already have. So it's this one, smart money concepts, Lux Algo, and you touch. When you touch, the indicator will appear here and we'll put, as you can see, we'll put the liquidity spots in the market and imbalance spots as well. Okay, on the time frame that we are seeing. So these blue zones, and also sometimes you will have red zones when you zoom at the market or you go to lower time frames. These blue zones will be possible liquidity zones for the market to search. Okay, but as we are at the daily time frame, for example, this is 3 months. So if the market now starts to go down, can take 3 months to come all the way down as well, because was the same time that he went up, correct? So this is just to have a possibility on zones at the daily time frame that the market can come. But we will use lower time frame like 4 hours and 1 hour to see for this. It's just for you to understand. And then you will also put at indicators this one, EMA, 20, 50, 100, and 200. What is EMA? Is moving average, okay? What is moving average? Is these lines that you see here, and they tell us the medium price action of, like for example the media of the price that is currently right now at the trend. So if we are at the bullish trend, what the EMAs say to us, as you can see, they are following the same path as the candles, correct? They are following the same path. So the candles are going up, the EMAs are going up. But there will be some moments when the market will start to consolidate, and you will see, for example, two EMAs going up, but these down EMAs start to do the same. So the EMAs will show us, before it happen on the candles, will show how the price can react or continue to react. So like for example, in the daily time frame for now, the EMAs are showing bullish pattern as well, and they don't show us like an intention to change. Like for example here, you see the EMA made a little change. So when the EMA made a little change, the market start to go down, you see. So if we see the EMAs going up, it's really normal that we see also the price continue to go up. If we start to see, for example, this EMA doing this with this one, even if these two go up, these are showing us that there is some reaction on the price that can come down. So it's the same that happened here. So we can have a retraction because the moving average will show the media on the price. So what is the medium price? And these help us, okay, just to don't go deeply on this right now, because I know we have like new people here. This indicator is just for us to have a perception of the trend. So if we don't know how to see trend and how to mark trend, we see the lines, we see the EMAs, and we see, okay, so we are on a bullish momentum and we are having strong lines, so we are having strong bullish movement. It's just like that. But also, these lines will help us find support and resistance levels. So for example, I already know on the daily time frame that this EMA and this EMA can be a support. And if I check the past, look, the market used first the 20 EMA as a support to continue to go up, correct? Then the second time, he came to the 20 EMA, made a pullback, and went to the 50 EMA and continued to go up. And again here, he used the 20 EMA to continue to go up. So by this perception, I already know that if we have a retraction here, we can use the 20 EMA, like here and like here, or also we can use the 50 EMA, like here. Or if the market goes deeper, correct, we can go to this and to this level. And as you can see, for example, the 50 EMA touches the liquidity zone of our smart money indicator, and the next liquidity zone is between the 100 and 200 EMA. So this liquidity zone is between these two, and this one between these two. So if I want to anticipate when the market can react, I already have this zone as a reaction and this zone as a possible reaction. Okay, if I search for daily entries. Now, let's reduce the time frame for 4 hours. So now, as you can see, different from the daily, we are already inside the 20 EMA, correct? We came react to the 50 EMA. And now, different to the daily, at the daily, we don't have a red mark on the graphic. So we don't have like a resistance. We just have supports. But at the 4-hour time frame, we have already a resistance. We have already a red zone. So this is showing us that the market at the 4-hour reached a level when it also have difficult to pass from here. So now we know inside this zone that the market will have difficult to pass this zone if he wants to go up, and also will have difficult to pass this zone if he wants to go down, correct? But to know if the market will go up or will go down, we need confirmations, okay? And that confirmations is what we will look forward at 1 hour and 4-hour time frame. And as you can see, if I go 1 hour, the market have already came almost to the 200 EMA, okay? And now we have, let's say, a region that the market have difficult to pass. So this region, if the market wants to go down, it's the difficult region. And if the market wants to continue to go up, this is the difficult region. But another thing that this indicator help us, as you can see, look what is saying here. Says weak high. And if you go down, at the bottom, says strong low. So the indicator is already telling us that even if the market have a resistance and have a support, it's more easy for the market to break this high than to break these lows, because the bottom is strong than the top, weak high. So there is a higher possibility for the market to continue to go up and break this level and not this. And why the algorithm is saying that to us? Because the macro trend, because the trend is really bullish, correct? So we have still a bullish momentum. So of course, in terms of probability, this is really important, okay, guys? If the macro trend is bullish, it's more easy for us to search for buys. I'm not telling you can't search for sells, because we search for sell. I will explain that in other classes. Me and Hugo search for a sell. But we need to go deeper on the strategy. I'm just saying that if the macro trend is bullish, will be more easier to search for buys. Okay? If the market trend is bearish, will be more easier to search for sells. But you can search for the two as well, okay? You can enter on retracements, of course. But as you can see, you had more opportunities. Like when we look at here, we had more opportunities to buy. Like for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we can have a 7 here, correct? This move, if he breaks here, 7. And for sell, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 opportunities. You see? So inside a bullish trend, we have more opportunities to buy. What I'm saying about opportunities is break of structure. So as you can see, we had 7 break of structures inside the bullish trend. And we had only 4 break of structures in the other direction. That's the reason why it's really important to see what is my macro trend is bullish. Okay, so if I want to trade, will be easier to search for buys. Just easier, okay? Let me see the chat. Okay, some questions? All okay till here? All good? Perfect. Okay? And then when we know the trend, when we put the indicators, and when we already know the resistance and support zones, that is these red and blue zones, now we will search for structures, okay? And I will finish here and we will go deeper in the next class. What will be structures? Structures is moments, and to see structures, I firstly go to daily again, then I reduce to 4 hours, and then I reduce to 1 hour. So for example, daily structure. Structures is moments when the market starts to go like this way, not up, not down. We can have a trend, but we search for zones when the market have some stability. Okay? So we are inside a bullish trend. Which zones the market showed some stability? So here, for example, stability. Now, for example, is showing stability. Okay? And like, for example, here, he also showed some stability. You see? Inside this zone here. So we have one stability zone, another stability zone, and here another stability zone. Okay? So these 3 stability zones. But we will only go to the moment that we are in the market. So forget the past. Let's go to the moment that we are at the market. So this zone. Okay? We are inside this daily stability zone. So we have a top and we have a bottom. Okay? Ivan, how you see a top and the bottom? It's simple. You see 2 different candles reacting on the same zone. The body, not the wick. So never the wick of the candles, never the wick. To see stability zones, you mark the body of the candles. So here, you see, we have a green candle and a red candle reacting at the same zone. And again here, we have a red candle and a green candle reacting at the same zone, the body. So when I see this, what I see is top and bottom, stability zone. Okay? Now, to see better this stability zone, I go 4 hours. Okay. And inside my stability zone, I can put it a little bit perfect. So always the top candle, the most top candle. Okay. And also, as you can see, the market here came down, but came inside the zone. So when we find a macro stability zone, I call this the macro stability. So macro stability will be inside the daily, and we will go for the medium stability zone. So medium stability, let's put like in other color. We have this bottom here, as you can see, correct? We have also this zone here. And now we are creating a little zone here. Okay? So where is the moment when we are inside? Is this zone here that we are inside? So again, now you just rubbish the others and we put the zone that we are inside. In 4-hour time frame, we are inside this zone. So for example, now I have this structure and maximum I can go 1 hour and confirm if this is okay. So as you can see, in 1 hour, I can put my structure better. So the top will be the top candle. Now, perfect. I have my structure zone to operate, and I need to wait for confirmations. Okay? But this is the basic I want you to do, because I will not go deeper inside this. We will talk how I operate inside this tomorrow. But this is what I want you to do. So now we are ready to start applying our strategy. Okay? You need to find your structure, your stability zone when the price is. So the price is right here. We are inside the structure zone that I want to do trading. So again, just to remind, we are inside bullish trend, so it's more easier to search for buys. Okay? So I go daily, I see structure. Structure daily is like this. So now I go 4 hours and I optimize my structure. So if I want to optimize my structure, I can see that the market is creating here a structure, also create here a bottom, and my top will be perfect here. So now and also we have here another zone, like 2 candles, different candles at the same zone. But now I need to go 1 hour and check where the price is. So the price is here. So I will optimize my structure. And now I can send away the others. Perfect. I have my structure. You understand what I made, guys? This is what you need to optimize when you go to TradingView. So now it's like this. I will search for buys when the market breaks here, and I can search for sells when the market breaks here. This is simple what I do. And to break here or to break here, we will need volume. Volume is money. And to have volume and to have money, we will need to be inside the session open, like Asia, London, or New York. And which of the three is the session that have more volume, more money? New York. So when we find structure and we search for a possibility to buy or to sell, we know that these break of structures will most of the time happen inside the session, because it's where volume enters in the market. So I avoid do trading outside the sessions. I can send some trades, I do some trades, but mostly the time our trades are sent inside sessions, Asia, London, or New York. Me and Hugo, of course. Okay? So this is it, guys. If you want to follow equal to me, have the same trading view. So now I already know, for example, one thing. If the market breaks here, what do you think will be the region that we will face some resistance? The algorithm already told us will be here, correct? We have a top and the algorithm already told us. So I know if I have a break of structure here and I do a buy trade, the market will offer me resistance here. So this will be like 30 pips from my entry. So I already know if the market reaches here, I need to do what? I need to put break even on my trade, because I can face some resistance and the market turn the other way. Correct? And if I go for hours, I have the same resistance as well. You see? The same red zone. But if I go daily, I don't have resistance. That's the reason why bigger the time frame, bigger the confirmation. Because if in the daily, the market breaks the macro structure, inside the 4 hours, this will be the break of all the resistance. So I can guarantee you that this will go and continue to go crazy high because there is space, there is no resistance to face. You see? So this will be like my strategy. Okay? We will search, we will see the macro trend. We will put our indicators to see resistance and support zones. We will search for structure inside daily 4 hour and 1 hour. And we will search for break of structure with session open to have volume. Just this. Type in the chat yes if you understood, or one if you are okay. And also, tomorrow, Hugo will introduce his strategy. Okay? So tomorrow, what we will do tomorrow, our class will not start. So we started 10:30 Portugal time. So today we started 5:30 Eastern time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, and we started 11:30 p.m. for example Central Europe, German time. But tomorrow, take a note on that. Tomorrow we will start our call at 4:30 p.m. 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay? So this will be 9:30 p.m. Portugal and will be 10:30 p.m. Central Europe. Okay? Tomorrow and the rest of the week will be this time. 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, 9:30 p.m. Portugal time, 10:30 p.m. Central Europe time. Okay? And we will also have all day our live trading session at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, 2:30 Portugal, 3:30 Central Europe. But that will be just the live trading session when we search for opportunities. Okay? So tomorrow, I introduced my strategy today. Tomorrow, Hugo will introduce his strategy, and then we will start to search and to explain how we enter using the two things together. Okay, guys? Hugo, you there, brother?
Yeah, exactly like that. So tomorrow will be more about structures because that's the second most important part when you come to trading. So the biggest takeaway today, guys, just to keep in mind, was the mindset part, how to be successful in trading. And I truly believe that you can really apply this to everything in your life, not just trading. So that was the takeaway. So the mindset of a successful person, and then the risk management side and the first part of the plan. So I've been introduced already the first part of this strategy. Of course, there is more things in that. That's what we're gonna go along the week. And tomorrow we'll introduce my strategy, and then Ivan goes away with the second part of his strategy. Okay, guys, and we're gonna be doing like that because that way is the most easiest way for you guys to understand. And then on the end of the week, we're gonna show you guys how we combine everything together. Okay, so it's gonna be like a recap of everything. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. You took some notes. I hope to see you guys tomorrow.
Perfect, guys. So thank you all. Just type in the chat fire so we can put this also in our Instagram. So guys, we are here midnight and 30 minutes. I'm here with Hugo. I'm here with all the Kashex family. Look at this. In some time, some people are from Central Europe, so they are like 1:30 a.m. by the morning, and we are like 200 people inside the trading Zoom because we will do 10,000 people, 10,000 funded traders withdrawing $10,000. Type yes if you believe on that. Type yes in the chat.
Already done.
If you believe it's
done,
already
guys.
done.
Already
Thank you,
done.
guys. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Thank you, Hugo. See you tomorrow, brother. Bye bye, guys.